Caroline suffers from atrial fibrillation, meaning her heart rate is irregular and often rapid. In the atria, or upper heart chambers, her blood is therefore constantly at risk of clotting. If pieces of a clot break off, forming an embolism, it can cause massive damage anywhere in the body, most notably in the brain, where an embolus can trigger a stroke. To prevent clotting, patients like Caroline receive oral blood thinners, such as direct oral anticoagulants, or DOACs. The first medicine in this group to be approved by the European Medicines Agency, or EMA, was dabigatran in 2008. Compared to the older generation of blood thinners, known as coumarins, are DOACs the safer option? And are they more effective? For this difficult task of weighing benefits and risks, reliable information is needed by patients, pharmacists, and physicians alike. Not to mention regulatory and reimbursement authorities. Generating reliable information regarding the safe and effective use of medicines after approval is what we specialize in at the Pharmacoepidemiology and Clinical Pharmacology group at Utrecht University. When it comes to coumarins, the main problem is that different patients require different doses. Our research group has shown, for example, that in order to avoid an increased risk of bleeding, a lower dose is required when coumarins are combined with statins or the antibiotic cotrimoxazole, or when a patient is a carrier of specific genetic factors. To take these things into account, patients need to be monitored in specialized anticoagulation clinics. In theory, the new generation of blood thinners do not require this constant patient monitoring. Still, it is of vital importance that the benefits and risks are continually evaluated. After all, certain risks may only come to light once a medicine has entered the market, having been used by hundreds of thousands or even millions of patients for a long period of time. It is equally important for us to maintain a realistic view of medication adherence, whether patients are actually taking their medicines as prescribed. Commissioned by EMA, we recently analyzed the data of 400,000 patients with atrial fibrillation in Europe and Canada. Importantly, this study found that whereas some novel blood thinners are associated with a reduced chance of a major bleeding compared to coumarins, others are actually associated with an increased risk. Based on our research, we advise organizations responsible for shaping national and international healthcare policy and regulations. As such, we are continuously helping to ensure the safe and effective use of new treatments and their responsible introduction into society.